Hola and welcome to the final lesson of 2020. We'll just start by putting just three things down at the bottom of the screen so that everybody can access this lesson. So, lo siento, I'm sorry. Lo siento, I'm sorry. Hoy, today. And another time phrase, pasado mañana. Pasado mañana, well, mañana is tomorrow. Pasado mañana, the day after tomorrow. Okay, if you want to say, it suits me, as in it's convenient for me. It's convenient for me. There's a very, very common phrase in Spanish that you hear on a daily basis, and it kind of works out as, it comes to me well. If it suits me well, it comes to me well. Me viene bien. Me viene bien. So, viene, it comes. Me viene, it comes to me. Me viene bien, it comes to me well. Me viene bien. How would we say, today suits me? Hoy me viene bien. Hoy me viene bien. And we can also say, it suits me today. Me viene bien hoy. Me viene bien hoy. It suits me today. How would you say, the day after tomorrow suits me? Pasado mañana me viene bien. Pasado mañana me viene bien. So if you're arranging something you probably know, but to make something a negative, we use no. So how would you say, it doesn't suit me? It's not convenient for me. What would that be? No me viene bien. No me viene bien. How would you say, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, doesn't suit me? What would that be? Pasado mañana no me viene bien. Pasado mañana no me viene bien. How about, sorry, today isn't convenient for me? What would that be? Lo siento, hoy no me viene bien. Lo siento, hoy no me viene bien. And it comes well to me. Me viene bien. What about if it comes well to you? So it's convenient for you. It suits you. Well, the me changes to te, te, so that it comes well to you. So how would you say, it suits you, as in it's convenient for you? Te viene bien. Te viene bien. And probably this would normally come in the form of a question. So, does tomorrow suit you? ¿Te viene bien mañana? Or mañana te viene bien? How would you ask? Does today suit you? Is today convenient for you? What would that be? Hoy te viene bien? Hoy te viene bien? So how about if it was something like, I'm sorry, I can't do today. How about the day after tomorrow? So obviously that's how we would say it in English. How could you put that into a Spanish version using viene bien? So I'm sorry, I can't do today. How about the day after tomorrow? What would that be? Lo siento, no me viene bien hoy. ¿Te viene bien pasado mañana? Lo siento, hoy no me viene bien. ¿Te viene bien pasado mañana? And just before we go on to the next one, a quick mention of the Levels 1 to 6 ProSpanish course available for download from prospanish.co.uk. and the course takes the complete beginner or near beginner right up to a conversational level of Spanish in a series of easy-to-follow steps. So if you're looking to become conversational in Spanish in 2021, then head over to the site and join the many thousands of learners from all over the world who are learning with ProSpanish. Okay, so let's get back to the lesson. So we've just learnt it suits me, as in it's convenient for me, is me viene bien. But the other kind of it suits me, as in it looks good on me, has a different Spanish version. And for that, we say me queda bien. Me queda bien. So me queda bien is it suits me, as in it looks good on me. Me queda bien. How do you think you would say it doesn't suit me? It doesn't suit me. What would that be? No me queda bien. No me queda bien. It doesn't suit me. It doesn't look good on me. And how about the question? If I want to ask, do I look good in this? Does it suit me? So it'd be exactly the same as it suits me, but with a question tone. Me queda bien. Me queda bien. So somebody might say, dime la verdad. Me queda bien. Tell me the truth. Dime la verdad. Me queda bien. Tell me the truth. Does it suit me? And how do you think you would change it to it suits you? It suits you. Te queda bien. Te queda bien. So it suits you. Te queda bien. It really suits you. Te queda muy bien. Te queda muy bien. How would you say, if you're going to be brutally honest with a friend, I'm sorry it doesn't suit you. I'm sorry it doesn't suit you. What would that be? Lo siento. No te queda bien. Lo siento. No te queda bien. And if we want to say whether it suits him or whether it suits her, the him, her is le. L-E. Le. So how would you say it doesn't suit her? What would that be? No le queda bien. No le queda bien. How about I'm sorry, but it doesn't suit him? What would that be? Lo siento. No le queda bien. Lo siento. No le queda bien. So we've just added in le for le queda bien. So to say it suits him or it suits her, the clothes. What about if we wanted to say it doesn't suit him, as in it's not convenient for him? It's not convenient for him. What would that be? No le viene bien. No le viene bien. How about today doesn't suit her? Today's not convenient for her. What would that be? Hoy no le viene bien. Hoy no le viene bien. Okay, so far we've had me viene bien, me queda bien, and obviously the te or le. And our final expression uses the same structure as in me, and then the it verb, and then bien. And we use this to say, and it's very, very common, is to say how well something turns out for us. So there's not an exact translation, but for example, if it was, I don't know if you're talking about how you make paella, and you say, yeah, it always turns out really well when I make it, or trying to do something complicated. It never works out for me. It never turns out well. And the expression is me sale bien. Me sale bien. So it comes out of me well. It leaves me well. So sale, it goes out, or it comes out, or it leaves. So it leaves me well. That means it turns out well when I do it. It turns out well for me. So somebody might suggest that you make a particular meal for a dinner party, and you say, no, that never turns out well for me. That never works out for me. You could say, nunca me sale bien. Nunca me sale bien. It never turns out well for me. So as I said, there's not a direct translation for that, but it's very, very common. So again, how do you say it doesn't turn out well for me? I can't do that very well. No me sale bien. No me sale bien. How would you say, I'm sorry, that doesn't turn out well for me. That doesn't work out well for me, making that. Lo siento, no me sale bien. Lo siento, no me sale bien. How would you say it doesn't turn out well for her? It doesn't turn out well for her. So she never makes that very well. How would you say that? No le sale bien. No le sale bien. So you could say no le sale bien la paella. So the making paella never works out well for her or for him. And how about it turns out well for you? Like you can do that really well. What would that be? Te sale bien. Te sale bien. So you could be complimenting somebody on how they're always able to make something very well. And you could say siempre, always, siempre te sale bien. Siempre te sale bien. It always works out well or turns out nice. So me sale bien or no me sale bien. Doesn't turn out well for me. And in fact, we can shorten this down further and make another very common Spanish phrase, which is no me sale. No me sale means I can't do it. I can't do it. It isn't turning out for me. It isn't working out for me. No me sale. And this would be, perhaps if you're trying to fiddle around and to do something, let's say you're putting a picture up on the wall and it's not working out, and you say, no me sale, I can't do it. A child trying to write something, they're learning to write, and the letters aren't turning out, and they can't do it, and they would very often say, no me sale, I can't do it, like it's not working out. How would you say he can't do it? He can't do it. No le sale. No le sale. And of course that would also be she can't do it. It's not turning out for her. So you can see in a nice easy grid these three expressions, using them with me, te and le. So we can say it suits me, you, or him or her, as in it's convenient, and also it suits as in it looks good, queda bien. And then we also had it turns out well for him or her, the thing that they do, the thing that they're making, sale bien. And we also said we could have it without bien to mean I can't do it, or you can't do it, or he or she can't do the particular thing they're trying to do in that moment. No me sale, I can't do it. And that wraps up 2020. As mentioned earlier, if you're looking to become a confident and a competent speaker in 2021, head over to prospanish.co.uk to download the full Levels 1 to 6 course.